Hello, welcome to this daily analysis of the NQ and a small bit of the ES. It's Friday, the 4th of October, and I just got home from work. I have my coffee, and I'm ready to take a look at what happened yesterday and what could happen today. So let's zoom out a bit. We're on the 1 hour. What's happening here? Wow. Bunch of nothing. Bunch of nothing. Even more on the ES. Look at this. Look at this for a bunch of nothing. Now, this bunch of nothing isn't too bad, in my opinion. This is a nice little range that we made here, and it's been pretty fruitful. We are consolidating here, obviously. Do they want to bring it up? Do they want to bring it down? I don't know. They haven't done anything concrete, but it's been a nice week of ranging. I've really liked it. I really liked it. Let's take a look at yesterday. The levels that I marked out yesterday gave some really nice results. There was a block down here that I was looking at, and we got the long reaction. I was in this trade, and you know what? I closed it pretty early. Kind of annoyed. I got spooked. I got spooked by equal lows. It's a bit of a weakness of mine. The ES had these equal lows down at the bottom of it, and I know they came for it way later, and this is just a flaw. It's a weakness of mine, getting spooked by this kind of thing. But if you took that and held it, nice job. That would have been a huge trade. That's okay. I made it back. My other level worked out, and that was guided by a 1 minute block, but it was actually after I stopped the video, I saw that there was actually a, where are we? Oh yeah. There was a 15-minute block here. And so I took a short off this block back here. It's a lovely reaction to the block, right? But that wasn't it. Oh yeah, was it? Yeah. No, this was it. Oh, so I took a retracement here, but I also took a short up here. Is it not in my positions? No, it's not. It would have looked something like this. This block that I used. Yeah, we took liquidity. There was a little 1 minute block here as well inside the 15 minute. It looked pretty good. Took liquidity. Came right up. I think I closed around here just because we were coming to US. These were two trades yesterday, but I did get chopped up here. So I ended up coming out. I came out profitable, but not as much as I wanted to. That's all right. I got a bit distracted here. I was a bit stuck on. I don't know. I just counter traded myself. You know, it's just one of those days. But I ended up profitable for the day overall. So I'm pretty happy about that. US did a ringer. It swept on the NQ anyway. It swept the highs of this. Pulled back really hard. It was crazy wick. On the ES, we're still in the range. This is making me think that we're actually more bullish than it's letting on. This was another SMT down here. This looks really bullish now. Honestly, now bullish up until it could come up into here, right, and fill this this fair value gap, right? Or we could break down. I mean, just SMT wise, it looks bullish, the ES, but the NQ is also telling a different story. We got SMTs here. We're still in a battle of SMTs, but money flow and stuff on the ES is making me think that we could come up and recover the FVG. So let's get into the nitty gritty. What happened today? I actually took a trade at work again. I know I shouldn't, but it was too good. It was too good to let down. We took liquidity into this 1 minute, and I was really thinking to myself, should I take trade from this 1 minute block? And then, you know what? I said I will, because it just looked too good. My position should be here. Let me refresh. 1 second. Yeah, this was an idea. I didn't actually take that. And I did take this, but I closed it about here. So this was the main one. It was a boring day at work today. I'll tell you that. I got in here and I closed it about here. Again, because I'm at work, I saw that they could retrace, and you know what? They did for a bit, and I was happy with that. I was really happy with this. Thought that was a nice little trade. A little midday reversal trade. Now, it could have obviously gone on longer. I knew that they could come down into here, but same old story. I'm at work. I see a reaction off some kind of block, and I'm just out, you know, other stuff to do. So what have they left us? Well, today, I'm going to call this Japan's high. It doesn't matter if it's Hong Kong or Japan. It's the Asian sessions high here. We have Sydney back here. Sydney's low. And we have Japan's low. You know, whatever. I'll call this. Let's make them all different. I'll call this China's high. All right. So what did we do? UK opened here. It opened down, took liquidity. Yeah. Would it call it external liquidity? I don't actually. I don't know. Yeah. Well, US took a lot of liquidity, came down and took this, right? Pushed up. We had a little wash here. Have a wash there. Up. Okay. This is a low liquidity break structure, internal. This liquidity was taken by the high. There's a vector recovery in here. I'm aware of that. I'd almost say that's external. Well, this is the pull. I wouldn't say that's external. I would say that's internal. What's our greater structure? Well, we had this change of character. Obviously, in the greater, we're bearish, right? So we came into that pull and we took liquidity here. I'll say that's external top. Then we pulled back in, failed to kind of properly change character. Really, like all of these wicks, they go down all to the 1 minute, I think. We had a couple of swipes here, but this is a notable liquidity grab. Push up, and then we changed character here, and then we had a low liquidity break of structure. It's not bad looking though. It's not bad, but I'm aware of down here. They've been ranging all week, so they could just keep it going into Friday, right? So yeah, we have these lows down here. Tokyo's low is nested in Sydney's low. Is there a pull here? I would be kind of cautious about looking for a swing fail of this low. I will mark out Sydney's block anyway. I like the 3 minute one. But I'm not as convinced as I was the last day about swing failing that low. This is all internal here, and it looks like UK might want to use whatever liquidity it grabbed here to push up. We'll see. I like the little wash that was done here, and I believe there's a block. Now I would be cautious about using these blocks. This is a block at China's high. It's the only high we have left. And I mean, there is liquidity down here. There's liquidity down there. Put you into OBs. I'll deal with structure later. But it has been washed. It has. Still immediately bullish. We have targets above. What was this responsible for? I guess it could have been. If you want to play devil's advocate, this was change character. I would say it's actually this nice little bit of liquidity taken. Wash this. Then we took liquidity here. Just like they did before, there's a chance that this is enough. And there's a chance that UK targets down here. You know, there is liquidity here. There's a chance. US is down here. Seems like it's acting as support. US is the initial balance. What are you guys doing? No SMTs. Oh, Okay. ES didn't take that. This is an SMT. So this liquidity here. This is an SMT. That could be enough, actually. Could be enough for them to think that they, or for me to think that they're going to come down here. It all depends on what we do in 10 minutes or so. I want to see what we're doing. I have a few models to understand what we could do. It looks like UK wants to push up, maybe into this area. I'll mark this one, this 3-minute block at the top, and I'll say that this is, it led to an internal break. We could take China's high and get a reaction later around US or something. So if they just want to do, if they do just want to like trend up from here, I'm cool with that. We got a bit of liquidity taken. I want to see a nice wash. Oh, they take that on the NQ. Oh yeah, okay. I like that. I like this. There was external liquidity taken. Well, internal, but it seems like we're coming into this push again. So we could be bullish. Could be. I'll see how they interact with this high. How's money flow looking? It's gonna be a bit quicker today because I have stuff to do. But how's money flow looking? Oof. We have a hidden div here. But we had a lot of absorption down here. This is just kind of screaming range as well. So like there's a chance they could bring it down with this liquidity down here. And take Japan's low and Sydney's while they're at it. Yeah. Definitely not in a crazy rush to trade much today. I wouldn't be crazy about longs in here. Wouldn't be. Which means that perhaps they could bring it up for US range, pull it up, and then US drops it down, and we just don't move anywhere. Like there's a chance. But they've really widened this range now, so we could get some volatility today. You know, could. Here's about what they do here. This grab at the right time. If we start getting a bearish pull in play here, there's a chance that that the Asia high holds. See, I really like, I like this 15-minute block. The 15-minute block, the 10 minutes reaction point is a bit higher. And we have the high. Rid of that. There is a, now what did this do though? I'm just gonna call it a block. I'm not super convinced, but there is a chance that that this 10-minute block, this 15-minute block does something. Take liquidity into it and maybe start breaking character or breaking structure. I might take a short, a little scalp, I don't know. But getting a lot of closes up here, you know, there's a chance that they just push it up into this area of liquidity. Because of the situation, there are, look, these are glaring ascending highs, or ascending lows. I keep saying that. This kind of large liquidity curve, like, can be inducement for a much bigger move, right? At this stage now, it could be that we leave these lows. Ooh, that's the wrong tool. We leave these lows and we come into the fair value gap, and then that could be the lower high before filling this RTH gap. Right, it's possible. This is a very big inducement, and also the ES has taken it nicely. That could be enough for us to just move up. Whether it's UK that brings us up or US that brings us up, I don't know. Obviously, I can't tell the future, but I can try my hardest. This little wash is nice. It seems like we're making a little run to hit liquidity. This is a more substantial hit of liquidity. If in the next 15-20 minutes we just stall inside here and then pull back, I will assume that maybe we are bullish for the UK session. If we aggressively try and come up here, take this, and then aggressively pull back in the next 20 minutes, I might assume that we are locally bearish. But not based purely off that logic, but it's kind of how I navigate these sessions. Okay, where are we? So we're actually, okay, we have a nice support at the value area high of this initial consolidation, which does show promise. The point of control of this whole this starting area is around the Japan Sydney lows. If we are bullish, we would, I think, come down here for one big swipe and push up. Makes me think that they could bring it up for inducement and then US slam it down, and then whatever they want to do from that point, you know, either it goes up, fills this gap, or whatever. So, I mean, the value area high of this is holding out. The value area high of the entire range, I believe, is holding out, but gotta be cautious. Point of control is still down there. We definitely have resistance up here. But these areas that I'd marked earlier, we're not getting convincing changes of character around here. So it makes me think that we are going to come up and recover some of the vector that that US left. right? This red one. Yeah, not very concrete today. We have this. We have these. Let's see. What do they do here? We pull back in here, and I get a retrace into here. I might take a long locally. This is a. I'd be willing to call that something. Better change character. Let's go to the 1 minute. Do we have anything else nice down here? I'm gonna block here. Say this is internal. It seems like we might want to dance in the value area high and hit bids or hit offers. It's how it's feeling at the moment with the way this is set up. 3 drives into this supply zone, bring it down for US is the vibes I'm getting because of the curve that we've built here. Maybe we need a bit more liquidity. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait until liquidity's taken, see what they tell me. Not very concrete today. It's Friday. They can push it in, hit, take profits, you know, like run for profits. Or I've seen them just range on Friday sometimes. They go, and then no, right? They just bring it back into the range. So that's fine. Less convincing at the moment now, unless we make very bearish signs here. Less convincing that we are going to pull back. Yeah, it's a bit mixed. Yeah, that's something there for you guys. It's not as thorough as it has been over the past the past week or so. But I've had a good week of trading, so I'm not too pushed to try and ruin that by taking trades I'm not very invested in, right? So, what's ES doing at the moment? No, don't know about this. Little SMT here. Don't know how to interpret this. You know, if we come up, make a lot of bearish stuff here, there's a chance that we're actually bearish for US or for UK, right? But the way it's holding out here, I don't know. I'm gonna watch it over the next 20 minutes and see. I'll take a few scalps based on what I'm seeing, right? We have this high, we have liquidity in here, but the way that we took this and the pull that it came into, there's a chance they filled enough sell orders to warrant UK to pull it back into here. We could swing fail any of these lows before pushing up, right? So I'm gonna let them decide. Yeah, I won't do much trading today, but if you do, best of luck, and we'll see you next week. Enjoy your weekend, and happy trading.